What is up, guys? Johnny01 here with another FIFA 16 tutorial. This one's going to be focused on how to defend free kicks in FIFA 16, specifically the short ones. I already have tutorials of basically everything in FIFA 16, including how to make free kicks, driven free kicks, curl free kicks, indirect free kicks, you name it, I got it. Make sure to check out those tutorials after this video. But like I said, this one's going to be focused on how to defend the short free kicks. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is do not mess with the wall unless if you're advanced, unless you're already used to it. But I see far too many people playing around with the triggers and moving the wall from left to right, or taking people off the wall or adding people on the wall, and it just causes a bunch of confusion and leaves open spaces like you're seeing here. This guy moved two players off the wall, allowing a huge space to the left of the wall. If I would have had a good left-footed free kick taker, I would have scored an easy goal with the driven around the wall and into the opening. Another tactic I see a lot, and I find that is a really good tactic if you do it correctly, is moving one of your players, one of your defenders, to the back line next to the goalkeeper so he can cover that spot where the goalkeeper just can't reach. Hopefully he can jump and hit it with his head and get that top corner of the net. Now, as you're seeing in these examples, though, I do want to make sure that you guys understand is that if you do it too late, if you get there too late, he is not going to be able to stop it. He is not going to be able to deflect it. As you're seeing in these clips, he gets there a little bit too late, and the player, the free kick opponent, is able to score those free kicks. So just be aware of that. The good part is, though, that a lot of people are forced to rush it because they see you move into the back line, so they think they really have to do it quickly, and they rush their free kick, and it's just not as accurate or as powerful as they would if they had a lot of time to really think about how much power and placement they want to put on the ball. The biggest problem with moving a player to the back line is indirect free kicks. Way too many people don't do this, and it's really sad because the indirect free kick, in my opinion, if you see my tutorials, is the most effective free kick in FIFA 16. And if someone moves someone to the back line, it is the best way to counter it, because usually that's going to leave somebody wide open, and usually the defenders don't really think about it too much, and they move somebody that is manning someone that's in a really threatening position. So as you see here, there's a player wide open. If I get him the ball, all I have to do is turn in, look at the goal, and take a powerful shot, and I'm gonna score more often than not. If you're gonna be defending, guys, it's very important to move the player to the back line, yes, but make sure that that player is on manning somebody that is in a non-threatening position, not like you're seeing again in this example. Once again, wide open player in all that space in a really threatening position. All I have to do is do an indirect free kick to him, look at the goal, and take a powerful shot, and I'm gonna score more often than not. So make sure if you're gonna move someone to the back line, it is somebody that's manning somebody that is in a non-threatening position, like the guy all the way at the bottom of the screen, where even if he does pass the ball to him, there's plenty of time for your defenders to react and get in the way of the shot. So now let's actually talk about how to defend. What is the perfect way? First thing, obviously, you want to jump with the wall by pressing the triangle button if you're on PlayStation, or the Y button if you're on Xbox. Just make sure to time it, practice your timing. Make sure, try to get it as soon as he hits the ball to jump. A lot of times you'll be able to do it, a lot of times you won't. But another big thing is, as you're seeing in this example, I moved one of my players to the back next to the goalkeeper so he can block the top corner, which is really, really difficult for the goalkeeper to get to. That way I can cover most of the danger zones in the goal. But you saw that I moved him away. The man who he was marking is the guy that's circled, and he is in a non-threatening position. If my opponent were to do an indirect free kick to him, there's plenty of time for a defender to get in the way of the shot or put pressure on him and not give him an easy shot. But as time goes on, the computer AI changes up, and you got to be aware of that, and you have to react to it. So my defender moved over to the non-threatening position, so now there's a wide open guy in an actual threatening position. So I quickly moved the guy from the back line and got in the way of the passing lane. That is much more important than getting in the back line to make sure to stop the indirect free kick. It's much more threatening an indirect free kick than a regular shot. So I decided to move someone else to the back line that isn't versus a much less threatening man. But you still see, because I move someone to the back line, that allows a lot of people to be on sides that usually wouldn't be. And here you see there's two of them that are open and that they're on sides. The one that is circled red, actually, the wall is in the way. So you don't really have to worry about indirect free kick to him because the wall will more than likely stop it. The guy that's circled in blue is in a threatening position. So what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on him and be sure to, this of course, if you're advanced, be sure to keep an eye on him, and if they ever pass the ball to him, if you sense that they're going to pass the ball to him, quickly run over there and try to take the ball away from him before it gets to him, but still stay in the back line so you can cover both instances. Just make sure that you have quick reflexes and can get to him. If not, just don't even bother moving a player to the back line and just focus on jumping with the wall and making sure you man all the available players. But that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and share with all your friends. Click on the top left if you want to see my tutorials, all my other tutorials. I got a bunch of different tutorials. Click on the top right if you want to see my Division 1 tip series where I give tips while playing in Division 1. Click on the bottom if you want to see either my formation review slash guys or my player review slash guys. And of course, in the middle, to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos. Thanks, guys.